Steve from Visual Paranormal Investigations. I'm here in London, England. Behind me is the Tower of London, and we're about to begin our tour of some of the more haunted locations in England, beginning with the ancient Ram Inn. The City of London is one of contrasts. Its long history reflects both its great achievements and its periods of darkness and turmoil. The Black Death ravaged London in 1665 and 1666, leaving over 68,000 dead, buried in mass graves. The Great Fire that began on September 1666 destroyed most of the city, and the smoke from that fire could be seen from Oxford, 78 miles away. From the Tower of London to Buckingham Palace, to the once smog-choked streets of London's East End, the city itself has witnessed events of great loss and suffering. On the 3rd of April, 1888, the body of Mary Nichols was found in London's East End. She was the first victim of Jack the Ripper. Mary Jane Kelly was his last victim, found in her flat on February 13, 1891. During our investigations in England, we don't know what we'll find, but we will bring you the evidence.
Hi, this is Nell from Visual Paranormal. We're going to the ancient Ram Inn in Gloucestershire in England.
That's going to be tonight's destination, and our investigation is going to be an all-nighter at the ancient Ram Inn, and we're heading there now, so we'll see you in a bit. Looming on the Salisbury Plain is the mysterious Stonehenge, which stands on a ley line that passes directly through the ancient Ram Inn and the Church of St. Mary's. Ley lines are believed to be powerful conduits for paranormal and spiritual energy. The Ram was built in 1145. It once housed the builders of the Church of St. Mary's. It is believed to have been a site for witchcraft, satanic worship, and human sacrifice. The Ram was bought by John Humphries in 1968, and he continues to care for the building despite numerous paranormal attacks. On the 19th of August, 1283, the church was consecrated, and it is entirely possible that some of its builders lie in its surrounding graves.
We are here in Gloucestershire in the ancient Ram Inn. This is Mr. John Humphries, who lives here. Can you tell us some of the stories that have happened here?
Well, quite recently, a very, very old man, he must have been about 80 or 90, coming here, And he said, how the hell can you get any sleep on here? I said, I don't get a lot. I have somebody attacking me in the night. And I'm told by ghost hunters who come here, because this is a paradise for ghost hunters. They come here from all over the world. The ancient Ramen, which is 1,000 years old, and it's on a pagan burial ground where children had been sacrificed. And underneath this settee, there's either 4 or 6 children that had been sacrificed. And this man could pick this up. Well, apparently, Wooten Under Edge is notorious or famous or whatever the word is for witchcraft. It always has been for hundreds and hundreds of years a big centre of witchcraft.
Really?
People come here all the time because the reputation my home has got for witchcraft now is quite alarming. I wonder sometimes, did I do the right thing in saving the building? That I saved this building because it was just about to be demolished. How could they think of demolishing a 1,000-year-old building? And people say, rubbish, there's nothing that old. The deeds for this property go back to William the Conqueror. How about that? He came to Wooten, fell in love with a local lady. The problem was she was already married. So he just had the man put down. Problem solved.
Absolutely.
You see up there Incubus, can you see that book?
Yes.
Incubus. That is what attacks me here on this settee. 4 times in about a month here it's had me. It's thrown me from one side of the room to the other. What you're dealing with and what is in this building is so evil, and I don't tell lies. I've had to ban dogs from coming here because I've actually seen dogs turn round and attack their owners, go for their owner's throat. And now, would you believe, when I bought the ram, my youngest daughter, or my eldest daughter, had a Rottweiler, the devil's dog. And nobody would come here because of the dog.
Thank you, Mr. Humphries, very much. Pleased
God
to
bless
meet you.
us all.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Mr. Humphries. Thank you so much for speaking to us.
God bless you all.
Here we are in the ancient Ramen in Gloucestershire. We're about to begin our overnight investigation, but first we're going to walk you through some of the rooms we'll be investigating. This room is known as the bar room. Whilst doing some renovations, Mr. Humphries dug up down here and found an open grave. The ram is thought to have been built on pagan burial ground where child sacrifice rituals were held. Also, Mr. Humphries dug up some daggers from the same spot. We're on our way now to the most haunted room in the ancient Ramen, which is the Bishop's Room. Welcome to the Bishop's Room. This is supposedly the most haunted room in the ancient Ramen, which we'll discover later when we do our investigations. Whilst in here, John, in this fireplace on the left hand side, discovered a hole. In the hole he discovered a horseshoe, which is believed to be a sign of witchcraft or devil worship.
All right, right now we're going to take a look inside the fireplace and try to see the hole that Mr. Humphries discovered when he took out some bricks and he found the artifacts such as the horseshoe and a few other items that possibly could indicate devil worship or witchcraft.
Here behind this panel you can see an old wattle and daub wall, which means the wall itself is made from animal dung and hay and straw.
And it's one of the earliest types of, I believe,
walls,
wall
very
construction.
old. Yeah. Sometimes they used horsehair as well.
Here we've discovered some rat skeletons that almost look mummified. So God knows how old these are.
Welcome to the witch's room, where a lady called Mary Gibbons hid a long time ago, and people chased her and burnt her at the stake, believing her to be a witch. Now we're on our way to the attic, where England's last two highwaymen, Crewe and Scouse, was supposedly hiding. This was their hideout.
Evidently, this is the area I think they were hidden in. And I think they were eventually caught and hanged, if I'm not mistaken. We discovered tonight, actually for the first time, with Mr. Humphries, this is where the chimney was, and there's soot and fingerprints that appear to be that of a child. Can you point to those now?
Just up here.
Yeah.
3 sets.
3 sets. And they really do look like fingerprints. So now we're going to head downstairs. So I'm going to follow you down. All right, this is Steve and Nell. We're in the bar area, and we're going to begin with a short E.V.P. burst session. My name is Steve, and this is Nell. We mean you no disrespect. We know that this was a site that was used for sacrifice, perhaps of children. And if someone is here, one of those children, or one of those individuals who committed that act, we want you to come forward and tell us that you're here.
Maybe you were one of the people that helped build the church and lodged here at one time.
Can you bang on something, or move something, or say something? How did you die? Are there any children present with us now? If you are, you don't have to be afraid. Please come forward. All right, we're starting an Ovilus session. The Ovilus contains a phonetic word generator that spirits are thought to be able to manipulate to produce words. What happened to you?
How many of you are there here?
Are there any children in this place? Common.
Are any of you near us now?
I don't think we're getting anything from this, to tell you the truth. You feel anything down here?
Not really. I do feel cold still though, but that's it.
Well, I think we should move. We're going to move to one of the upstairs rooms. That's reportedly more active than down here anyway, I believe. All right, this is Steve and Nell. We're up in the what's called the witch's room, which is also known as the honeymoon room. Is that correct?
That's correct.
All right, now we're going to start. We're running on E.V.P. right now. We're running on our digital recorders, and we're going to start with an E.V.P. session. And I'll start with the first question. Is there anyone present in this room with us right now?
Is the lady that was known to be a witch, Mary Gibbons, are you here tonight?
Mary Gibbons, you were burned at the stake, reportedly for being a witch. I don't know if that's true or not. If you were a witch, were you a witch? Throughout this entire session, we received no EVPs. All right, I'm going to try to run on the spirit box. Mary Gibbons, are you here?
How often do you come to this room?
The spirit box rapidly scans through radio frequencies, staying on no station longer than a quarter of a second. We have the spirit box set at its highest speed in reverse mode. Mary, how many of us are here in this room with you right now? Use the energy of these batteries, these cameras, to speak to us through this device, through this box, through the white noise. You have to be clear, though. You have to speak. Say one word. If you want us to stay, say stay. If you want us to leave, say leave.
Are you one of the highwaymen?
What was your name? Can you please tell us your name? Are you in another room? You want us to move from this room to another room? I said we call this one. All right, we're stopping this one so that it can be viewed on the camera. And leave this run for a few minutes and see if anything comes through.
Taste. Tie.
Step out. Just let it on its own for a while. I'm also going to leave an E.V.P. recorder running. Just let it on its own for a while. I'm also going to leave an E.V.P. recorder running. Right, that should work.
Island.
Is there anybody here with us right now? Is Charles Lancy here?
Can you make us know that you're here? Can you creak the floorboards?
Or rattle the door? You've done it for Mr. Humphries. You've done it quite frequently, so why won't you do it now? Just rattle the door or make a noise and we'll know that you're here. You want to run on the spirit box?
Yeah.
I'm going to try a spirit box session now.
If Charles Lancey is here, would you like to come and speak to us?
In the ancient Ram Inn, there are reports of children's spirits throughout the building.
Is your name Edward?
Who cares for this building now and takes care of it? Is there a female here? Was witchcraft or devil worship practiced in this room?
Did you live here at one time?
Throughout this session, these relevant responses seem to be validated by the history of the ancient Ram Inn. Is there more than one spirit here? Who's me?
How many of you are there?
Were implements of witchcraft found in the fireplace? All right. I'm going to take a little break, get out of the cold to the other cold.
Ovilus session in the bishop's room. Funeral.
Whose funeral was it? Can you give us a name? Is there anything you can do to show that you are here, that you're present with us now? Anything?
Can you make one of the bells in here ring?
There are little bells all over. Everybody in their life has a story they like to tell. This is your chance to tell your story. It's up to you whether you want to do it or not. But this is your last chance. So if you're going to speak, let me know you're going to speak, or else we're going to move from this area. All right, that's it. I say we call it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we're up in the attic now. We're going to start with a spirit box session. Whenever you're ready.
Okay. Is anyone up here with us?
Is the witch up here?
Mary, are you up here? Could be.
Mary, we were trying to speak to you earlier. Is it true that you were a witch, or is that just something that they charged you with?
Hello.
Hello?
Can you see us?
Yes.
Yes.
How many of us are here right now? Can you tell me? Is Mary here?
Is Elizabeth up here?
There's something up there.
Stephen.
Do you know my name?
Steve.
Right, hello. That is my name. What's your name, sir? What I heard, Richard.
Nell.
Nell, alright, that's Nell. Alright, they know who we are, alright? Is there a message you'd like to say? Or something you'd like to tell somebody or someone?
Is there a child up here?
Would you like us to leave now?
Should we stay or go?
All right, we want to thank you for communicating with us if you did. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye, and good night. Click it off. Our cold night at the ancient Ram Inn provided us with definite, unexpected E.V.Ps and chillingly relevant responses on the spirit box. The ancient Ram Inn is a location that retains its connection to its dark past.